Everything that you need to know when you're turning 65 all in one place. If you haven't figured it out yet, when you turn 65, there's all sorts of things that you have to figure out, from Social Security to Medicare, how you're going to manage your retirement. You want to make sure that you get these things correct because they will play a big part in the rest of your life. So I've made it really, really easy for you. Everything right in one place, one PDF. I'm going to show you exactly right now how it works. I'll show you where to get it right now, no cost to it, but it will make your life much easier. So when we turn 65, we know most of us will sign up for Medicare. Not all of us. Some of us will continue working, stay on our group health insurance. That's something else that we need to figure out is what, when, how, and where. So it's all right here to make it as easy as possible. So when we look at this checklist, it starts off with not working, but collecting Social Security. So there's different categories we're going to fit into when we turn 65. So if we're turning 65 and we are not currently working, we've already started Social Security at age 62, 63, 64, whatever it may be, it makes things play differently than if we're still working and have not started Social Security. So this breaks it down into pieces. And what you can do with this PDF, you can print it out, you can keep it on your computer. I have links that are embedded into the PDF that get you to where you need to go. Also brings you to videos where I explain everything to you as you are facing that certain challenge. So in this first section, if we are not working and we're already collecting Social Security, understand, number one, Medicare is going to start. Part A, Part B is going to start automatically when you turn 65. You need to understand that because you don't want to be surprised that it's going to start because you have a big decision to make when your Medicare starts. You have to decide whether you're going to stay on original Medicare A and B, likely with a Medigap plan, or whether you're going to have a Medicare Advantage plan. That's a huge decision. And you can see right here the blue link there. If you click on it while it's on your computer, it'll bring you to my video where I explain the differences between original Medicare and Medicare Advantage. So it's all right there, easy to find when you need it. It also has a link that talks about available Medicare supplement plans, also available Medicare Part D drug plans. All this stuff goes together and you need to kind of have it all at your fingertips so that you can access it and understand it so that you make the right choices. The next section talks about while you're still working past age 65 or up till 65 and transitioning into Medicare. And when you do this, you're going to have to apply for Medicare. So we talk about exactly how to do that, where to do it, when to do it, all really important stuff to understand. I have a link there for the initial enrollment period video so you can understand the time frame that everything needs to get done. So if you are working up until when you're going to come into Medicare, this is when you need to do that initial enrollment period. Very important to get it in the right time frame so we don't have any penalties with our Medicare. It also talks about things that you need to understand, like you do not want Medicare and employer insurance coverage. You need one or the other. And there's some parameters there where it falls whether your employer has 20 or more employees or less than 20 employees on which one's gonna be the one that you're gonna wanna go with. And again, it's a little complicated to do it right all in one video here, but it gives you a link to that video to make sure that you get a clear picture on exactly how to handle that. It tells you how and when to enroll into Medicare. You also at that point need to decide Medicare Advantage, original Medicare with a Medigap plan. Do you need a Part D drug plan? All that is right there with the links to the video so you can get the explanation quick and easy when you're going to need it. So just make sure you download this PDF, keep it on your computer, print it out even. That way you have it. And then make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that subscribe button right now. And I have videos that I put out couple of weeks usually and tells you everything you need to know. And then moving into our next section on the PDF, it's not working and not yet collecting Social Security. So some may be turning 65 and are not currently working and have not yet started Social Security because full retirement age for Social Security doesn't start now till age 67. So you may be waiting until age 67 so that you don't take a reduced benefit. But if you're not working, it's a little different than if you are working. So you still need to apply for Medicare. You want to do that when when you turn 65, and then you have some of the other decisions to make as well that are the same as before, whether a Medicare Advantage plan, original Medicare, Part D, all that stuff is right there, but it gives you this checklist where you can actually check things off so you know you covered everything that you need to cover. And then finally on the PDF is the last category, working past age 65. So if you are going to continue working, and certainly more and more people do these days, it's different with Medicare. You need to understand this completely. And again, we go back to that, does your employer have more than 20 employees or fewer than 20 employees? It is a line in the sand where if your employer has less, 19 or fewer employees, you want to come into Medicare because Medicare will be primary, meaning your work insurance would be secondary. So it would be of little value to you when Medicare is primary. If your employer has 20 or more employees, that group coverage is primary. Medicare is secondary. Again, complicated, and I don't know why they draw it this way, but it's just important to understand. This is what we do. We help you figure all this out. You can just give us a call, fill out the form on our website. We walk you right through it. Just make sure that we get all your pieces in the right places. But right here on the PDF, it shows you exactly the things you need. You also need an employer coverage form. If you're going to work past age 65 with an employer that has more than 20 employees, stay on your group health insurance. When you come off, you need to prove that you had creditable coverage at the employer. And there's a form. You can find it right on my website under the guides and forms section that you download. Your HR department has to fill it out. Social Security is going to want that form, or there will be a penalty on your Medicare Part B and your Medicare Part D. So we don't want the penalty. We got to get the form done. But this walks you all through that. It brings you to the video where I explain exactly what it's all about. There are other things that are important to understand, like IRMA, income related adjustment amount, where it's going to have an effect on a Part B premium or a Part D premium, where those are income based. If you make income once you're in Medicare over a certain amount, those premiums go up, and they can go up significantly. So we need to just get all this stuff together. So again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you fill out the form on my website. We're happy to help with any of it. And the link for this will be right down below the video. You can also find it at www.medicareonvideo.com/checklist. And that makes it about as easy to get as you can have. So I hope you found this helpful. Please share it with your friends. By all means, it's important that we all understand exactly what we need to do when we turn 65. Hope you found this helpful. Have a fantastic day.